Hi everyone, good morning. It is 6:20-ish. Guess what I'm doing today? I am heading to Anaheim to go audition for Disneyland. I don't know. This has been a lifelong dream for mine for as long as I can remember. The fact that I'm just going to audition is like a big deal for me today. So I am so excited. I am leaving right now. The audition, the sign-in starts at 9 o'clock, and I will get there around like 8:30-ish, 8-ish. So I just wanted to get there early, and it's also raining in Southern California today, so people don't know how to drive here. I am so excited today. The audition's at Millennium Dance Complex in Orange County, so I have my backpack and water bottle, and I packed my snacks and my jazz shoes and my hip hop shoes, and I am ready to go today. And I have my hair in my braid, hair sprayed almost, I need to touch up, and in my little ponytail, thick eyelashes, eyeshadow, the whole thing. So yeah, I am so excited for today. So I finally made it. It took more than 2 hours to get here. Like, no lie, it was a torrential downpour, and at times there was literally water going over my whole car, hydroplaning stuff. I witnessed like 10 accidents. Well, not witnessed them, but they were getting like towed away, you know? But thank goodness I finally made it, and I just parked, and I saw that there's like some dancers like lined outside the door, so but I'm gonna head out now and gonna go into the audition. My god, guys. Okay, so we just auditioned and I made it to the second round. Oh my gosh, my heart was beating so friggin' fast, and basically like how it worked was we were in like a holding room, and then they first called all of the people who were like represented by talent agencies, and those people also went with numbers 1 through 50. So I had to wait because my number is 71, and I waited for a little bit. I could hear like the music that was playing because they were in the studio next door, and then they were like, okay, numbers 51 through, I believe it was like 130 or 140. Also, side note, there was over 500 people who showed up to the audition today. Craziness. So they taught us a super quick across the floor combination that was 8 counts, and I could probably film myself doing this sometime, but it was 4 walks to the front, and it was like a little pop motion like this. Imagine me doing it with both arms, and then down and out, and then we had to do a pivot, and then it was a prepare, and then a double turn. And so we learned that like within 5 minutes, and then we split up into 2 groups to just like do it with space, and they were like, okay, line up now, and we're gonna do it. And then the casting directors are so nice. They're like, just a reminder, like, we're not judging you for like your dance ability or like anything. We have so many roles that we need to fill, and we're just like casting so many things, and we're thinking about everything that we have to do. And so if you don't get selected, like, don't take that personally. It's just we weren't looking for that specific like thing today, like, and we encourage you to audition in the future, which like everyone basically auditions again, because I've heard so many stories of people auditioning multiple times and then them getting the position finally on like the 5th audition or whatever. Then we went across the floor, and we went by 2 people, 2 at a time, out of the however many people were in the room. It was so many people, and they were like, this is because we want to be able to see all of you and your dance ability, and we don't want you to be like hidden in like a large group or something, so this is why we're putting you guys in groups of 2. So we went across the floor, and it was across a diagonal, and the 3 casting directors were standing in the corner, and the choreographer was like telling us, counting down when we would go across the floor. They went across the floor, and I was like near the end, and they would put you on the right or the left, and at first I like didn't know like how they were splitting it up, but I knew that like one side was getting sent home and the other was like gonna stay. And so my heart was beating so fast, like unbelievably fast. Like, I was not good, and I was like, I have to nail this double turn. If I don't nail it, I'm gonna have failed all of my dance instructors, and I need to do it. So I nailed the double turn. I felt so confident walking and finishing the 8 count, and then the lady like motioned me to go to the group that there was like 10 people. The rest of the studio, like, they went on the other side, and so after that, all the people went across the floor, and they basically were like, okay, thank you so much. Like, this side of the room, you guys are free to go. We encourage you to audition in the future. And then I was like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. I made it to the 2nd round, and there was like 15 of us. And I'm honestly just so proud of myself, because I went in today like saying I'm just gonna go for the experience and whatever happens, happens. But now I'm moving forward, and we signed in, submitted our headshot, our resume, our picture of what we look like today, so they could like see us in the audition. And I'm just so excited. And it's 11 o'clock now, and they told us to come back around like 1:40 because we're gonna start the 2nd part at 2 o'clock. So I'm super excited. It's still raining, but I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get some homework done because still a student. So yeah, today's been a good day so far, and I'm very excited for the rest of the day. Okay guys, so it is now 1:23. I'm back at Millennium, and we were told to be back at like 2, but then they said like be here a little early at like 1:45, so you're like all situated and stretched and stuff. So I got here a little early, and yeah, I ran into CVS because my lips are so chapped, and I have a cold right now, and it's not good. So I got that taken care of, and now I'm gonna be back dancing. So this round I was sitting next to some of like the dancers at a Starbucks, and they like already have danced for Disney, and they were like talking about it, and they were saying how this 2nd round you learn a combo. So I'm guessing it's gonna be like a jazz combo. That's what I've read online. So hopefully I can show them my sick jazz skills, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm all freshened up, fresh hairspray, and yeah, and I am so ready. Alright guys, so it's now 4 o'clock, and I just got out of the audition, and we learned a routine to A Princess and the Frog song. It was like musical theater jazz, and then we learned like a hip-hop piece. It was like a Disney like hip hop song, and they were both like pretty hard. Like if you attend a dancer audition, like you really need to know how to dance or else you're not gonna make it even to this round, honestly. And I had the best time. I made some good friends, and the casting directors were so nice. And basically we went in groups of 4, and once you completed, we did the Princess and the Frog routine twice, and we would do it like in staggered lines and then switch, and then we did the hip-hop routine, staggered lines, and then we switched. So we did 4 routines in a row, which is why I'm still catching my breath. I just walked back to my car, and basically afterwards, every group, you were allowed to go home, which I was not expecting. I thought that we were gonna do another cut, which I was freaking out about, and I feel like I did the best I could. And I'm so happy I went to this audition. Shout out to my best friend Alyssa, my boyfriend, and my mom for encouraging me to attend this audition. I honestly probably wouldn't have had the confidence to even come. At the beginning of today, I really thought that I wasn't even gonna make it past the first round, and I was gonna have driven 2.5 hours in the torrential downpour to be sent home like 2 minutes after I got here. And before the first round, I was like, there's no way I came all this way to get cut right away. And I got like a really awesome dance class out of it. I learned a section of like one of the shows, which was so cool, and hopefully I'm hoping I can do it for you guys and record it. I just don't want to get in trouble. So I might not. They were really strict about filming. I think someone tried to like take a Snapchat, and they like stopped the music and was like, there's no filming allowed. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that. We did the musical theater jazz piece and the hip hop. So if you're attending a dancer audition, this audition was an open call. So they were casting for Frozen, Mickey and the Magical Map, their new Lion King show in the summer, and also I believe they're doing another show. But they were basically casting for everything, which is why they were looking for so many different people, which is why I honestly think I did have a chance today, because obviously I'm not like your typical dancer who's really skinny and has blonde hair, and I don't know. So I felt like that was to my advantage today, which was really nice. And if you have the opportunity to go to a Disney audition, I really recommend it. It was honestly such an amazing experience. I'm so thankful for like everything right now, and even my old dance teachers, Brian, Ashanti, and Amma. Seriously recommend attending a Disney audition. So now is the waiting period, and basically what they're gonna do now is they're gonna review like everything, because we sent in our headshots, our resumes, availability, like everything, and they probably wrote down during the audition like who they liked, and I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that they liked me. I'm really hoping. Like this, guys, like this is seriously my dream job. Like in class, people are always like my dream job is to be like a journalist, and I'm just like, I obviously tell them like, oh yeah, I want to work in social media, which I do like when I'm a real adult, but like I literally told my mom the other day, I said, Mom, before I'm an adult, I have to be a Disneyland dancer. And like all of these people, like a good majority of them, like probably half of them already have worked at Disney, and like that's goals. And I want to be all those people, and it's like so cool, and it was like really inspirational to like see, because I was honestly one of the youngest people there. Like everyone was a lot older than me. Not a lot, but I'm 21, and most people were definitely in their mid and like higher 20s, honestly. So I'm hoping for good things. I know this was my first Disneyland audition, but I'm actually feeling hopeful. I told myself I wasn't gonna have any high expectations going into this, but now after I learned the routine, I completed it, I performed it in front of the casting directors, like I feel really good, honestly, and I'm hoping that I hear something good. They didn't tell us like how long of a waiting period it's gonna be, like from now until when they're gonna like call us and offer us like a position. This audition from start to finish, I did make it all the way through. started at 9 a.m. and it's now 4 o'clock, so prepare to be there for a while. So yeah, that was my experience. I had such a great day. Again, honestly, one of the best days ever. I'm anxious now to hear back. I'm just thankful that the audition process was over. If I don't hear anything though, I'll probably attend another one. So that was my day in the life of me attending a Disneyland audition. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed giving you guys insight and tips on the Disneyland Dancer audition. And as always, if you guys liked this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Leave some comments down below, maybe about your Disneyland Dancer audition experience. I would love to hear it. And please subscribe to my channel if you like this video. And until next time, bye!